a lot of good law out there on pro se litigants. Haynes versus Kerner.
But be careful of going as a pro se litigant. To me, this is just my opinion. If you spell the word prosecutor, like I put all my my lawsuit on Angela's website, or Angela put it on her website, if you notice how I stylized my caption, I said, Karl Lentz, the aggrieved party, and all aggrieved party means is a man who lost his rights and now is going to court trying to claim them back, prosecutor. Now, if you spell prosecutor, it's P-R-O-S-E, it's pro se. I believe it's short for prosecutor. Now, if you want to say it means something else, pro se, I don't know. I can't find a definition of pro se anywhere other than in a legal dictionary. So to me, I don't say pro se. To me, I say prosecutor. I'm prosecuting this case.
A recent lawsuit I filed, I put plaintiff prosecutor.
I'd stay away from plaintiff too, because that's also a legalese word. I'm not really sure what it truly means. You see what I'm saying? That's their term of art. It's like a, you know, there's always certain words that they use all the time. So I'm just very wary of using words that you can't find in common parlance, that you can't find in Webster's dictionary.
I heard that last week when you were talking. I heard you say that.
Yeah, I'm very, very worried about using that kind of stuff. You know, about using any kind of word like that. See, because prosecutor, so I actually found what a prosecutor is. It says one who pursues or carries on any purpose, plan, or business. That's a prosecutor. So it doesn't mean anything with law. Not one word said legal, not one word said law, not one word said court, not one word said attorney. It's like a prosecutor. I like that. One who pursues or carries on any purpose, plan, or business. Like, that's my plan. I got a purpose. You know what? I like that. I'm a prosecutor.
Yeah.
I'm using that.
Karl, tell me, how do you write your pro se? Do you italicize it? Do you space between pro and se?
Oh, no. I just write prosecutor. I never use pro se because, like I said, that's just a term of art. Yeah, you know what I'm saying when I say term of art, right? Like doctors have a certain lingo that they say amongst themselves. Airline pilots know certain words that only pertains to airline pilots. So pro se only means a certain thing to attorneys. So I don't want to get into their world. I want as far away from legalese as possible. I want to drag them into the world of law, into a court of law. I don't want to deal with administrative hearings. I want to just go where it's man against man. I want to go in a common law court of record. I just want man against man. If there's an attorney, to me, that's like, I don't want to do it legalese. They'll run me over like a freight train.
Yeah, I put comes now in my name, and then I said the injured party.
The aggrieved party. I think the aggrieved party is beautiful because I looked up that word big time. And like I said, I believe aggrieved just means somebody who is seeking to reclaim rights that were taken from them wrongly. And it's like, ooh, I like that. I said, I'm going to use that. So, like I said, it's whatever works you, whatever you're comfortable with. You know, it's like aggrieved. The aggrieved party, here you go. An individual who's entitled to commence a lawsuit against another because his or her legal rights have been violated. I was like, ooh, I like that. And then another definition for aggrieved party is a person whose financial interest is directly affected by a decree, an order, a judgment, or a statute, and is also considered an aggrieved party entitled to bring an action challenging the legality of the decree, order, judgment, or statute. It's like, oh, I like that. I'm the aggrieved party.
How about in future filings? You change your terminology without any problem if you learn, like I just learned something.
Oh, yeah. What to me is you could put whatever gobbledygook you want in there as long as the other side doesn't catch it or object to it, you would run with it. You can put any damn thing you want in there because it's like I said, you see a lot of attorneys putting in affidavits in the filings, and you just laugh. It's like an attorney. They could put whatever they want into the filings on record in paper, but it's useless because if you say, okay, now who's going to stand in open court and under oath of affirmation swear that that piece of paper is true? You can swear that your affidavit is true. You'll stand up in a heartbeat and you'll put your hand on the Bible and say everything I said in that paper is true. Now, the attorney just put 10,000 affidavits in there. He put all your bills from the credit card company. He put everything. He said, oh, that's a beautiful affidavit. That's wonderful. Look at all the receipts. Ooh, look at everything. Now, who's going to swear to it? See, it's an open court is where you nail the attorneys.
So you're saying that the Jared on the bottom of the affidavit is insufficient?
From an attorney?
Yeah, from an attorney. The Jared on the bottom.
They only certify. They don't verify. Verify comes from your voice.
So they certify.
Watch the bottom how the attorneys sign. They always sign it certified. They never sign it verified. If you look at the bottom of my lawsuit, I verify because that means I will stand in open court under oath of affirmation, put my hand on the Bible, and I will verify every single thing on that paper is true.
Oh, that's interesting. I used the word verify.
Right, because you will actually open up your mouth and say it. See, certified just means, like if you and me were in the same room right now, it's like I'm holding up a piece of paper. You can't read it because it's too far away. Do you believe that I'm holding a piece of paper? And you'll say, yes. Okay, certify that you saw me hold up a piece of paper at 9:15 at November 15th, 2012. Okay, and now you certified it. Now, are you going to stand in court and swear to everything I showed you on that paper like a notary? Is a notary going to come and swear to everything on that paper that she stamped was true? No. She just like, I don't know. The guy put a piece of paper for me, certified. Say that it is, okay, poof, poof. She doesn't know what it says. She doesn't care what it says.
That really puts it in perspective. Thank you.
All right, no problem. I try to make things as simple as possible.